what is the common thing between Tesla and the Industrial Revolution? Well, in order to see the future, sometimes we need to turn to the past, track down what is going on, what has happened, and potentially this is going to show us what we can expect. You are watching the Better Future channel, where we are all about spreading positivity, sharing knowledge, and having a good time together. This is a little video about the Industrial Revolution and what has happened. So please pay attention.
You can ask historians about the most profound change in human society, and most would draw attention to the same point in time. The arrival of civilization brought with it a certain sophistication towards socio-economic life. Ever since the birth of human civilization at the hands of the Sumerians, things had looked mostly the same. That is, until the arrival of the Industrial Revolution in the 18th century. The Industrial Revolution was an essential step in transforming the world into a global village, as it brought significant progress in means of transportation and communication. All that affected how wars were fought, how people lived and died, what kind of art they made, and how they spent their everyday lives. This change was qualitative, but it was also quantitative, as unlike earlier historical events, the Industrial Revolution was not limited to a single part of the world. Its effects spread across the globe, affecting almost all of humankind to an unprecedented extent.
And that's exactly right. If we are going to look at the new dawn of a revolution that is coming, it seems like Tesla is going to solve a real world AGI, and we're going to see FSD transforming our ways of transportation. It's right there on the horizon and we can see it. On the 8th of August, Elon Musk is going to unveil Tesla Robotaxi, or taxi as a service. We will see how is this going to impact the world, and it will start from America, it will spread around, and I believe it's going to affect every part of our lives. To prove my point, I will show you the world's largest employers. So on the screen you can see the world's biggest employers. So you've got the US Department of Defense, People's Liberation Army of China, and then you've got a little bit more familiar businesses like Walmart, McDonald's. In UK you have the NHS and whatnot. Now, if you have if you have paid attention, you're going to see that onto the right hand side you've got the total amount of people working in these entities. Walmart alone has over 2 million people, McDonald's nearly 2 million people, NHS 1.7 million, etc., etc., etc. Now, it's worth mentioning that Amazon has 1.6 million people working currently into the organization. And then you're going to be able to see if the AI is solved and the FSD is able to take control of the vehicles and drive them safely, what is going to happen with the Tesla numbers. So the best way to address that question is to firstly assess how many people are currently working for Tesla. So we can see onto the this investment website that we have BYD with 703,000 people. So the number is real significant, and this speaks volumes that BYD is actually a very big company, because 700,000 people are a lot of people to work for you. Then Tesla numbers, the current one in a market cap of just little over of 500 billions is 140,000 people, just above. And this is the employed people. So this includes Tesla as a whole. Just as a little comparison, we can have a quick look in a few other companies like Mercedes-Benz. And Mercedes-Benz has a little over 166,000 people. As a number, as a headcount number, as an employees number, GM has 163,000 people, which is also very significant. And then, of course, we need to have a quick look at Ford. And Ford has 177,000 employees. So why is this so important? Well, in US alone, you've got 240,000 taxi drivers. So if there was a company that is going to start FSD and is able to take half of this market, that will be 120,000 extra employees on the streets, driving days and nights, weekdays, weekends, making money, and literally doubling the number of employees that Tesla is having. Now, where the things gets really, really interesting is when we look into few other tax numbers. For example, in China currently you have nearly 1.3, just above 1.3 million taxi drivers. So if Tesla starts FSD there and offers taxi as a service and gets the majority of this market, this will be incredible. And how about in the world as a whole? So in 2016, there were an estimated 18 million taxis. Currently in 2020, they should be around. Currently in 2024, they should be around 21 million. Now the data varies between different sources. However, let's accept source that is being verified. 18 million taxis at the moment in the whole world, and Tesla has few million cars. So what will happen when Tesla runs taxi as a service? How many more employees they can add to their books? I guess we can just wait and see. Are we on the brink of a new industrial revolution? I don't know. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? But if you like the channel so far, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.